Hey man, welcome back to the Superdivorce YouTube channel. Nicholas Vlars here, aka Superdivorce. Welcome to another edition of the Superdivorce Evercade program, right here on the Superdivorce YouTube channel. Program number 4 in this Evercade series. I have it in my mind and in my heart to celebrate the entire Evercade catalog. I'm almost caught up. There are several games that have just come out recently that I've not picked up yet, but I'm pretty much there. I'm all set for a while, let's just put it that way. I could go and do quite a few of these episodes, and I could do that without having to purchase any further cartridges. And if you don't know, let me tell you now, the cartridge is one of the great things about the Evercade system. For anyone who's not familiar with the Evercade, it is a fantastic little retro system, if you will. Well, I guess you can call it retro because it's actually a game system that sits there, that takes cartridges where you don't have to constantly update and download patches for all the games that you want to play. It's an old school system, but it's a new system nonetheless. It has not been around for very long, just a couple, 2-3 years now or so. But they're putting together quite a catalog of cartridges that you can purchase, and boy, purchasing these cartridges is quite a fun endeavor. It's a fun little thing to get in on. Fun little collecting venture. Reminds you of the good old days. Get yourself a nice sturdy plastic box, nice box art. All these cartridges, most of them come with multiple games. I mean, between, you know, what do we got tonight? Tonight we're looking at 6 different games. But I mean, there are some that have 15 to 20 games, depending on what kind of collection you're looking at. So it's always a fun deal. It's always a good deal. And you got it right there on your cartridge forever and ever. What's up, Jorfus? How you doing tonight? We got Mr. Jorfus in the chat. One of my other favorite things about the Evercade cartridges is that with each one you buy, you get a nice old-fashioned booklet. A nice old-fashioned instruction manual. Usually provides a little bit of information about each game that you can play. And I'm gonna get that handy right here. Jorfa said only 6 games. That's odd. See, he's been here for a few of these other streams, and he knows how many games you sometimes see on one of these Evercade cartridges. It's not gonna be like that all the time because, well, for example, when you're dealing with the, say, Atari cartridge, it's a lot easier to pack a bunch of games onto an Atari cart because those games obviously are not going to require as much space, you know, for storing them and so on. When you start getting into some of the games like we're looking at tonight, Clay Fighter, Earthworm Jim, Booger Man, these are like you know, latter era Sega Genesis games, and games that, well, at least Earthworm Jim, I'm guessing that if you wanted to download, I don't know, I'm not 100% certain on this, but I'm guessing if you wanted to download Earthworm Jim right now, you'd probably have to pay, I'm gonna guess at least $5.99 for Earthworm Jim just by itself. Clay Fighter probably at least $4.99. Boogerman probably at least $4.99. I don't know about Battle Chess, Incantation, or Titan because I've never played those games before. But don't be put off by the 6 there, just having 6 in this collection, because Boogerman, Clay Fighter, and Earthworm Jim. Those are 3 bona fide classics right there. And then the Battle Chest, the Incantation, the Titan, we'll see about those. Before we get into that, however, let's hear Mr. Jorfus' joke of the night, shall we? Go ahead. Always a staple of the Superdivorce streams the majority of the time. Always, most of the time. Mr. Jorfus will be here with a joke of the night. So let's see what kind of joke of the night he has lined up this evening before we check out Battle Chase. Actually, let me go ahead and get this prepared. See, I always like to do this. I like to read the blurb. They put a digital blurb in the game before you start. You can read that, and then there's going to be a different blurb in the instruction booklet. You can hear it flapping. And then we'll read that one and see what they got to say about it. And we'll compare and contrast. I want to go ahead and read you this. Here's what they have to say about Battle Chase. Welcome to our kingdom, traveler. For thousands of years, our 2 armies have waged war for control of the board. We now ask for your help. Your military strategies are legendary and your bravery unequaled, and you'll need them both to vanquish your foe. Patience and planning are the keys to victory. I place my entire army at your disposal and our fate in your hands. Battle Chase is a familiar game with a cinematic twist. The rules are the same as the classic game, but when one piece captures another, you'll see a dramatic battle take place. Beyond the visual flourish, Battle Chess offers a robust game of chess whether you're facing the computer or another player. Plan your moves carefully, as even a single mistake could prove disastrous. Back for Mr. Jorfus' joke of the night, here's what he said. Here's the joke. What do you call a worm with no teeth? Answer? A gummy worm. Thank you for that, Mr. Jorfus. A pleasant, worm-themed joke tonight. Probably because we are going to be playing Earthworm Jim. So thank you for that. I appreciate you. Now, let's see what we've got in the instruction booklet. Let's see what they say. First of all, about Interplay. I should have read this first before anything else. Here's what the people at Evercade have to say about Interplay as a company. It says here, since 1983, Interplay Entertainment has developed and published hundreds of highly regarded games and has produced and licensed titles for many of the most popular interactive entertainment software platforms in the action/arcade, adventure/RPG, and strategy/puzzle categories. Interplay's portfolio of well-recognized titles includes Battle Chess, Clay Fighter, Descent, Earthworm Jim, Free Space, Giants, Messiah, MDK, Run Like Hell, and Sacrifice. Interplay also holds rights to many former Virgin Interactive and Titus Interactive titles. This collection brings together several favorites from the Interplay catalog. We hope you enjoy playing these games as much as it pleases us to bring them to you. And let me find the Battle Chase page here. Here's what it says about Battle Chase inside the instruction manual. About the game. Chess like you've never seen it before. Sporting animated sprites that mercilessly dispatch with their opponents, Battle Chess combines everyone's favorite ancient board game with the more modern sensibilities of a fighting game or action brawler. Don't worry, you'll only be playing by traditional rules here, but that fresh coat of paint makes all the difference. Alright. Now, on to the game. Let's see. Battle Chase. Where are we at here? Alright, there we go. Battle Chase, coming right up. The dramatic version. Licensed. Alright. Battle Chase. We've got a red side and a blue side. Ugh, okay. All right, red and blue. Kind of like
Modern politics, huh? You know?
Okay, what am I going to do first? We're going to move the pawns. We got the pawns right here. They're jumping right in with it. And we're going to move him. How do you select to move? Oh, there we go. We've got him turned green. And do they let you just go wherever you want to? I mean, that's not right. Okay, so they tell you if you mess up. I knew the pawn couldn't move all the way up there, but I was like, hold on, let me try it and see what happens. I think pawns can move 2 spaces forwards or backwards, correct? I haven't played any chess for a long time, so please excuse me if I need some help here, or if I guess incorrectly and make a fool of myself. I have not played any chess for quite a while, so let's see what I can do. Let's bring this guy right up here. Now, there are names for all of these maneuvers. Isn't that crazy? If I were a chess whiz, I'd be able to look at the configuration of the board right now and probably tell you some sort of obscure chess player that this exact configuration is named after. I find that fascinating. But I am not a seasoned chesser. And so I don't know any of those names. I don't know any of that kind of stuff. Oh, we gotta make way for this guy. Is that the knight? They have to move in an L shape, right? Usually they're on a horse, if I recall correctly. Hey, Jess. We're doing all right. We're just here to play some chess. Let me bring this guy up. How about? Waiting for someone to try and make a big move here. I forgot about that guy. That's the bishop, of course, because he looks like a bishop. And all right, he can move diagonal. So right now, this fella, that's one of my knights. He's in trouble. He's in big trouble right now. I've got to get... well, can I move him? Well, I might have to sacrifice a pawn. In fact, maybe that would be a good idea to do. Maybe I'll just do that. If he comes on up, yeah, they're not going to give up the bishop. Okay. I like how they have to move out of the way. He doesn't just clip through them or anything. They took the time to actually program that so it's more realistic. That's kind of neat. So this guy, where is he? He's heading over that way. I could let me see something. If I move my bishop right here, this guy can't get me. He can't get me because you have to... It's where you land, right? It's not just if you're in the path of the knight. He has to land on you. Isn't that how it works? It would have to be at the resting spot, I think. Is that how it goes? It's not that if I'm right here and the knight wants to go in this L shape, that if he sweeps past me, then I get knocked out as he moves, right? It's only if I were over here and he were to take that spot when he finished his move. Correct? Is that right? Because I don't know for certain, and that's a big gamble to give away a bishop. So maybe I shouldn't do that yet. Maybe I should hold off on that one. Maybe. And what is it? What was the deal with pawns? Can they just... No, you can't do that. Do they have to tack sideways? Is that how the pawns work? No. Okay, sorry, I'm not trying to... Let's move him up here and see what happens. See if my pawn gets taken by that pawn right there. Oh, look at the king shuffling over. He's got a kind of shuffling what happened there? Is that the rook that turns into like a large golem? That's fancy. I wasn't expecting that. Okay, so I can maybe take him. Yeah? Alright, here's a dramatic battle sequence. This is the flare they were talking about. I gotta cut him down. Oh, look at this. Oh, it actually goes into a different view. I wasn't expecting that. Put him down. I just thought that we'd, you know, you'd see an animation of like a slash right here on the board, but they take you to a completely different battle zone with a different view. And now I'm about to get pwned by the blue team's knight. I put up a fight, but in the end, this is all just for show. I know how it ends. Now here's what would be interesting. Imagine this little wrinkle in the game. What if you were able to somehow go into that battle view, and I don't know exactly how you do it. If you want to program it to where it's like an actual sort of action adventure battle game where you're fighting in real time, or some sort of quick time event style battle where you have to press the buttons at the right time, and if you do the right sequence in the right, time frame, then maybe you block the move and the board resets. That'd be a kind of cool mechanic. Because then that gives the battle some significance. It's not like you just watch the battle happen and you're sitting on your hands just watching your dude get slaughtered, but you actually have an opportunity to block that move from happening. And then what? Then if you're able to successfully block the maneuver, if you win the fight and block the maneuver, then the board resets and it's your turn. How about that? I think that'd be kind of neat. So, but yeah, you don't get to control your character during the duel. You're just watching it happen. But maybe someone out there wants to do something about that. You know? Okay, what are we looking at here? Let's move this guy up. See the thinking icon up there on the top left to let you know that... Alright, now... Now, what's this guy doing? Alright, he's come down to face off with my pawn. And on his next move, he could take this guy out. But then I could use my rook to take him. Or what else could he do? He could go over here. He could go over here. Or he could go over here. And then I'd be able to take him out with my pawn. So I don't think they're going to use their knight on the next turn. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go ahead and what? Now we're starting to get into where all the moves are going to be. We're getting into like the crucial move territory. If I move him up here, then what? What's going to happen? Can anything bad happen if I do that? Maybe. I'll go for it. Yeah, why don't I just move him right up there and see what happens. They're thinking about what they're going to do now. And here comes the queen. The busty queen. Down from the top. What is she doing? That seems risky. To bring your queen all the way down here? Oh, and now I'm in check. I'm in check, am I? Okay, she can go diagonal wherever she wants. Can't she do diagonal and up and down and side to side? I feel like the queen kind of had the greatest move set out of all of them. So I'm gonna have to get out of here. I need to do something to save myself from this scenario. How about that right there? That should do it. That should get my king. But now I'm going to have to watch the queen slaughter this pawn. What is she doing? Oh, is she doing magic? Using sorcery? Oh gosh. Yeah, she just, I don't know what that was. It was like a fiery explosion of death that she used to kill my pawn. All right. Fair enough. Well, I don't remember what the king can do, to be honest with you. I don't recall. What are all his moves? Where am I going to have to take him? Over here? Can he do that? No, he can't do that. If I put him right there. Yeah. That's all he can do. He can just kind of saunter forward a little bit with his broken back. The kings seem very haggard in this game. That's checkmate? She just went next to him. That was all? I don't understand that. How does that work? What move did she do? What kind of... She just dissolved my king. What kind of maneuver did she do there? Well, okay. Look, I told you I'm not much of a chess player. I tried. I did my best. But our time with Battle Chase is done. If you're a big chess fan, I'd give it a try. I can see that being a fun chess. I mean, if I was sitting here and I'm like, I want to play some chess, I wouldn't mind to throw that on. If I decided it's time to get good at chess, I want to play some digital chess. I don't want to get the pieces out. I don't want to get the board out right now. I just want to sit down and play some digital chess. Okay, I'll play some battle chess. It's not bad. So, Battle Chase. There you go. Next up, Boogerman. And right here, Boogerman, a pick and flick adventure. Here's what the digital blurb says. Eccentric millionaire Snotty Ragsdale has a secret identity. He is none other than Boogerman, the fierce, ferocious, and flatulent defender of justice. While investigating a suspicious experiment at the laboratory of Professor Stinkbaum, our hero finds himself on an epic adventure in Dimension Excrement. With a hearty yell of his battle cry, Boogerman picks and flicks his way into action. Booger! And here's what it says in the booklet about Boogerman. It says here, the 1990s was a strange time when it came to mascot titles, and Interplay's Boogerman is no stranger to that. Combining the decade's penchant for gross-out humor along with some solid platforming action, Boogerman is a really fun game that doesn't take itself too seriously, but it's pretty darn challenging nonetheless. You've got acrobatics, shooting mechanics, and phlegm-based antics all in one game. 2 thumbs up to the knuckle, they say about Boogerman. And let's try. Let's try. I thought I was... Okay, there. Now I'm on the play button. Let me know, by the way, if the sound is okay here. I've still got it set up from the Sega Mania sound, and I think they're pretty comparable. But let me know if anything's off, or if anything needs to go up or down. And I will be happy to oblige you. Here we go. Flatulent Swamps. No big backstory, no big cutscene, just thrown us right in. Oh, I thought I'd press start. I thought the game was beginning. Oh, okay, now here's the backstory. It's a dark and stormy night at Professor Stinkbaum's lab, where a machine has been built to save the world from pollution by transexisting it to dimension excrement. Eccentric millionaire Snotty Ragsdale has taken a job at the lab to investigate its safety and find out exactly where the pollution is going. He has a bad feeling about this latest contraption. This night his suspicions will come true. That was tough to read in the snot font. So that must be Snotty Ragsdale, who's gonna turn into Boogerman. Here he comes from the men's room, and we are now going to the Flatulent Swamps. We've got booger button, a toss your booger button, and look at that, when you toss the booger, the snot string up in the top left gets shorter and shorter. I'm guessing maybe there are snot reloads. And then we got our jump button. We can look down or up with the shoulder buttons here on the Evercade. It's a nice mechanic to have. All right, let's go. That looks like something that's gonna try to come out and eat me. Let me just... Nope, it's not. It's safe. It looks scary, but it's not. It won't do anything to you. Look at that. You can run right past it. I don't know what that is on the ground. Oh, that's some sort of little bouncy thing. And can I bounce on enemies to kill them? Let's find that out. Yep, we can. Good to know. Just trying to get the gameplay mechanics down. That gave us maybe an extra life. I wasn't paying attention to my lives. I have 2 now. And that might have refilled some boogers for us. Looks like I've got a... Oh. Oh, okay. The big green blobs of snot refill your snot. Imagine that. And why don't we go down this toilet here, see what happens. Take us to another area. Nice animations, eh? Nice, vibrant colors. Oh, we can... Oh! There we go, okay. And swing on the snot strings. Can I kill this guy? There we go, I think we got him. Oh, you can dig through the trash piles and pick up some extra snot. That's good to know. Oh, how'd that get me? That's not cool. And what are the, okay, so here's another question. What are the, oh, what do the plungers do? I don't know what that's all about yet. Don't know what the plungers are for. Okay. And up in the top right, that's my burp meter. You see that? Oh! Oh! Oh. Okay, I guess I wasn't paying enough attention to my health. Very well. Well, now I can dig through the trash here and see if I can find some good stuff. Again, I don't know. I don't know what point the plungers are. What are those plungers all about? Okay, the cape was not an extra life. It just gave me extra points. And maybe gave me like a little bit of extra health, perhaps. I'm guessing the health is displayed by the color of your cape, I think. I think that's what's going on. Let me get up here and get this snot bubble. Got him. Go ahead and get in the trash pile. Some more B there. And we'll head on down. Jorphus thinks the smiling trees are very disturbing. Well, you could say the entire game is disturbing to some degree. Let's get up there. But I like it. Again, look at that. That's a cool thing that they didn't have to do at all. You press down to slide quickly on the snot rope, and you got the eyes bulging and the mouth gets bigger. Little flourishes, little additions like that are always welcome. You know? Just helps to make a game feel a little more lively. And they did a good job with that in the 90s, I think, in the Genesis era. Some fantastic games that do that. They just really hammer home the cartooniness, you know? They're not shy about it. They're letting you know. This is supposed to be like playing a cartoon. You're supposed to have fun here. You're playing a video game. Have a good time. Kick back, relax, take your shoes off, you know? Oh, that's not a good thing. Oh! What was that? Okay. What is that? Looks like a spicy pepper that I just picked up. I don't know what that does. I might have played this game a time or two in my life, but I don't remember much about it. I probably rented it at some point, but this is not one that I owned as a child. So if you're watching it and you're like, come on, man, what are you doing? You don't even know where to go. You're missing all these secrets. You're trying to figure out all this stuff. Yes, it's because I admittedly don't know what I'm doing. I'm just trying to figure it out as I go. You're seeing me have the experience that I would have had playing it for the first time back in the 90s. That's what's going on here. And I think that's okay. But if I can just brag on the Evercade for a sec. I mean, this feels like a legit session of Sega Genesis gaming. Plays fantastically. You know? That's not to be overlooked. Oh, okay. That looks like something... Oh, there we go. Okay, what is that? An outhouse? Can I go inside? What do I do with it? Is it just... It can't just be a platform, right? That seems like something I should be able to open. Go inside, do something with it. Oh, look at that. Oh, okay, the spicy pepper gave me Gave me like a flame burp. That's pretty neat. Now, again, I just feel like I'm missing something with the outhouse. Huh. I don't know. I'm gonna have to leave it be and move on. Up the nose we go. That's a kind of cool little teleportation gimmick they got there. Now let me dig in this trash and see what I can find. Get ourselves another plunger. Step on these little... I don't know what those are. They look like frisbees, but they splat when you jump on them. Fun to dig through the trash, see what you can find. Get some more plungers. Okay, got some more. I mean, I feel like it'd be nice if I could do something with the plungers. And maybe I can. Maybe I'm just missing it, but there's been no... actually, hold on. Let me look in the booklet here and see. Jump. No, there's no... because they show the controls in the booklet, and there was nothing like, you know, throw plunger or anything like that, so... maybe it'll become more apparent here in the future. Maybe we'll use those as some sort of currency. We can buy things with the plungers. I don't know. Looks like you get a plunger and an exploding disc bonus at the end of a level. So I guess they're just they add your points, right? And we can assume at some point threshold you get an extra life. So let's move on and let's just continue our travels here. Got some bee power up. Maybe that's... I'm guessing it's like a can of beans. That would make sense. Bean can power up for Mr. Boogerman. Oh! Be careful there. And can we... oh, there we go. Got some bats. Picked something up there. I don't even know what it was. There's a bean power up below. There's the tree that Mr. Jorphus likes so much. One thing I'm glad they didn't do is make the snot slippery. I'm guessing at some point they might have had that idea. What if we made it slippery? I'm glad they didn't do that. That's always a nightmare in platforming games. I mean, sometimes, you know, sometimes it's appropriate, but for the most part, people usually don't like the slippery, slidey platforming. Can I get back down here? There we go. I would like to swing across these. There. Nice animation. Nice swinging animation right there. You feel like a real George of the Jungle, a real Tarzan when you're doing that. A Tarzan of snot. And I picked up some other item there. An M. Maybe a medicine, maybe a milk. Something else you might have noticed about this game is that you're not just getting to the right side of the level and that's that. You have to be in the right spot on the right side of the level, it seems. Got ourselves that, and oh, go back this way. Get that little poopy disc. Nah, I'll leave it. Okay, here we are. Through the tree. Yeah, made it through that one pretty easily. Alright. Jorphus thinks if they added the slidey snot that I would rage over it. I probably would, to be honest. But they didn't do that. Mercifully. Instead, we get to dig through our trash. We get to take our time. That's another nice thing. A game like this where you can kind of go exploring. I feel like it's always unnecessary when they add in a timer. Oh, we got some ghosts coming after us now. A timer can really ruin a game like this, in my opinion. Timers are more appropriate for just like a straight shot, linear platforming experience. When you've got a level that you kind of want people to explore, where you've taken the time to hide items and power-ups and all sorts of stuff, it's tough to incentivize the exploration when people feel like they're going to run out of time. So I'm glad that in this game, they just kind of let you move about at your own pace. They're not trying to hurry you. They're not trying to rush you through it. I appreciate that. That's nice of them. Get ourselves another cape. And get some beans. And I guess down the toilet we go. Mario goes down the pipes. Boogerman goes right down the toilet itself. Both doing their own form of plumbing. Of course, the world of Mario, a little bit cleaner than this one. A little less flatulence. Not as much poopies and farties going on in the world of Mario and Luigi. They're plumbers, but you don't hear about anything like that. You don't hear about any of the nastier aspects of the job when it comes to those two Mario brothers. They keep it pretty clean. Maybe that means they're much better at their job than the fella we're playing as. They're such good plumbers, you never even see a single drop of shit throughout the Mushroom Kingdom because they have got it on lockdown. Not sure what that does. I don't know about the M still. Why am I talking about Mario Brothers? Because they're plumbers. Because the Mario Brothers are plumbers. And Boogerman, he also conducts himself like a plumber. He's running around. He's dealing with poop, with toilets, with pipes. We were just down in the sewer. And I was just pointing out that, you know, the Mario Brothers, being plumbers themselves, it's kind of impressive that throughout all those games, you never see a single turd. Not a single turd. You don't see any clogged toilets, no poopy messes, no farts, nothing. And I was saying that's a testament to the great job the Mario Brothers must do as plumbers. They keep the Mushroom Kingdom very clean indeed. Nice and tidy. Nice and sterile. Oh, what's up, Ghoulie? Okay, yeah, we'll still be here in 10 minutes or so. So go ahead and lurk away. Oh, look at that. Very, very favorable hit detection on that encounter there. And still I feel as though this is just... like, it doesn't make any sense. Maybe the outhouse is like a checkpoint. That's the only thing that makes sense to me. They wouldn't put that in there for no reason. As just a platform. I didn't even need a platform right there. So it's got to be that those are maybe a checkpoint type of gimmick there. We got that. Okay, here we go. Taking care of some snails. And up through the nostril. Dig around a little bit. Oh, I got poked. I'm surprised that I haven't been hit by a bat yet. Usually bats in games are pretty tough. Bats are usually a son of a bitch kind of enemy. Swooping and swirling. Odd movements and odd maneuvers. Oh, see there, I got hit by one. Look at me. I shouldn't have said anything. Oh, look, now I... See, look at me. I'm like, oh, I haven't been hit by a bat yet, and then boom. Gotta take it slow because I do not want to die here. I think I'm okay still, but I just want to be sure. Oh, there's a bat hanging upside down. They blend in with the background. You see him? He's trying to camouflage with the tree back there. Okay, Jess is going to bed. Well, night, Jess. Sweet dreams to you. Love you. Alright. Let me proceed cautiously. Got ourselves some beans. Oh, get out of the way of the bat. Red. Is he saying rad or red? Because the cape is red. Alright, through the tree, and is that the end of the level? Yeah, there we go. Okay. And we build the ladder. We didn't quite... Oh, you know what? If you get enough points, you build the ladder up, and that's probably an extra life sitting up there. Flatulent Swamps, level 4. Now I'm going to go ahead and make my first bitchy complaint about this game. And that is that we're so many levels in, this is the 4th level, and I feel like, besides the structure of it, it looks exactly the same as level 1. Like, you wouldn't know. Unless you play this game exhaustively. You could still be on level 1 right now and not know it. So, I think that at this point, 4 levels in, we should have seen a little bit more variation. That's a little hissy fit that I'm gonna throw. I think I'm entitled to that. There we go. I'll keep moving this way. Getting plungers and things. Taking the high ground. Rad! Get our boogers. Our beans. Beans for boogers. Through that we go. Right, moving on. There we are. Nope. That was close. That was a close one. And, fun animations for the enemies when they're just hanging out. Not something you usually see. Normally you can see, like a waiting animation for the player character. But it's funny to happen upon an enemy who thinks the coast is clear and he's just kind of sleeping on the job. I don't really recall seeing that too much in other games. Jorfer says we have to move on to the next game. Well, maybe. I mean, we will. I just wanted to see at least, like, another level in the game. Like, another, because that all felt like the same level to me. What? I died. I'm dead already? That's poopy. Alright, Hick Boy. Ghouly's back. Aha! Okay, let me see what I gotta do to this guy. Does he have... What? What? What the hell? What the... Okay. Gotta watch out for his chicken. What the... Oh, I... There, I gotta do it. Oh, for son of a... Man! Wow. Game over. Let me tell you why that's brutal. You gotta go through... Okay, and they give you a password. Ghost, goblin, ghost. Pass. Okay. I said okay. So it's... okay, whatever. That's... You wanna... Here's why that's dumb, guys. They make you go through 4 levels of, like, the exact same shit. Where you haven't really been challenged when it comes to the platforming and the bosses. I mean, it was pretty easy, just kind of casual adventure. And then you get to the boss fight, and it's like, what is it, 3 hits and you're dead? And then a complete game over? And what, they want you to go back and do all that again just to have another chance to face Hick Boy? I'm not doing that right now. Well, I mean, gameplay-wise, moving around the levels and stuff, it's fun. My big complaint is that there was just nothing else to look at after level 1. Level 1 through 4, pretty much exactly the same. Same bosses, same backgrounds, same set pieces, same power-ups. It was all the same. It was too samey all the way through until the boss fight. You could have put that boss fight at the end of level 1 and it would have been fine. And it's like, okay, we get it. Because level 2, 3, and 4 were exactly like level 1. It didn't feel like there was anything new introduced after level 1. And it's not like the challenge was increased either. So, at the end of level 1, throw the boss in there. And then move on to a new world. That'd be my suggestion, but what do I know? You know what I mean? Ghoulie said that's nowhere near as cheap of a boss fight as the unstoppable forklift in the Spider-Man game. That's true. My big complaint there with that boss fight is that it's like, okay, if you let me do that just a couple more times, I'd probably be able to get through it, but you know, it's annoying to have to play through 4 levels to get an opportunity to fight a boss that's going to defeat you very quickly if you get hit. So I could do it sometime, but right now is not that time. We're going to move on to Clay Fighter with lightning fast gameplay. Let's see what they say about Clay Fighter in the digital blurb. A purple clay meteor strikes peaceful playland, transforming it into Clayland. Mighty warriors emerge from the rubble, each of which has but one thought on its mind: battle all comers to become king of the circus, no matter what. Each Clay Fighter was given special powers and abilities by the meteor, and you'll need to explore all of them to become king of the circus. Clay Fighter is a more playful take on the one-on-one fighting game, with wacky and wild characters filling out the roster. While the look is totally fresh, the gameplay shares a lot with other popular games in the genre. Try out the usual commands, and you'll find all kinds of special moves to bust out on your foes. Perhaps you'll even find some secret techniques. And here in the booklet, the written blurb in the physical booklet that I'm holding in my hand says this: Clay on clay violence is no less visceral than the motion captured variety that other fighting game tournaments offer. Whether it is the snowman gone rogue, bad Mr. Frosty, or the ooze-like blob, each fighter has a quirky character trait that shows up in their fighting style. Using both a unique graphical art style and a compelling fighting system, Visual Concepts' take on the massive popular arcade genre is memorable in more ways than one. Tips: Try out different fighters and see which style works best for you. It says being a hero ain't too sweet. Alright. Yes, it's clay. But you were right. It's a clay snowman. So, you weren't totally wrong. And yeah, a PG Mortal Kombat. That's a good way of putting it. I wanted this game when I was a kid. I remember seeing advertisements for it. And it was one of those games that just, I don't know if it came out like at the wrong time of the year. So by the time my birthday or Christmas rolled around, there were other games out that I wanted to actually own. But I do remember seeing this like in magazines and on TV. It's like I want to buy that game. I want someone to buy that game for me, and I never got it.
Sorry.
So I'm playing it now to make up for missing out on it when I was a kid. Start game. Let's try. Okay. So we've got Bad Mr. Frosty, Taffy, Tiny, the Blob, Blue Suede Goo. That's like Elvis. Icky Bod Clay. That sounds cool. I like him. Helga. Like an opera singer. Bonker. The Clown. And we're back to the beginning. Alright, what do you guys think? Who should we try out? Who would you like to see in action here? The Blob? Tiny? Taffy? Bad Mr. Frosty, Bonker, Helga, Icky Bod Clay, Blue Suede Goo. Who's it gonna be? Whoever shouts out the first request will get it. I will. Ghoulie says his vote is Tiny. Alright, we're gonna play as Tiny. At least first go round here. We'll give it a shot. See if we can become king of the circus. And they're going to start us off here at the theater.
Gentlemen, here are the combatants for the tech extravaganza. Tiny versus Helga.
Oh, alright, we're right into it. She's getting us with the ass attack. Oh, get that there. Oh, okay. Trying to see what kind of move set we're working with. If it's more of a Mortal Kombat or more of a Street Fighter move set. Come on. Okay, just barely. By the skin of my teeth there. Tiny looks like he has been skipping leg day a little bit. When you compare, I mean, he's in okay shape down in his legular area, but definitely putting more work in up top. Oh, what's going on there? What do we got? Okay, we got a... I'm trying some of the familiar combinations as it told me to do, and it doesn't seem like I'm having much success. I get that, like, that sliding punch. Oh, jeez. Jorfus is happy that you can fight women in this game. Oh, there we go. She's got... Well, this is like the only thing I can do is this sliding punch. And she's starting to catch on to it. I need something else. I need a different maneuver here. Or maybe Tiny's not my guy. Yeah, Tiny's not my guy. I'm gonna have to try someone else. Who should we go with next? Who's it gonna be next? No, we're not gonna continue. Let it run out. The Blob, Blue Suede Goo. I kind of want to see Icky Bod Clay. I want to see what he's up to. See what's going on with this fella. And is it only 3 fights? Is that all you gotta do?
Ladies and gentlemen, here are the combatant for this extravaganza.
There we go, okay.
Interplay versus Helga.
Ichabod looks cool. Yep.
Helga.
Wow! Gosh. I mean, I'm trying to use certain button combinations that I remember from Mortal Kombat or from Street Fighter, and it's just like nothing seems to be producing any results here. Can do kind of a tail whip. You can't even do like an uppercut, you know? It's all just even, yeah, I don't know, guys. Sorry. I'm not gonna play as Helga right now. Let's try Blue Suede Goo. Maybe the King, Elvis. The clay version of Elvis. Perhaps he's the one who can take down Helga.
Ladies and gentlemen, here are the combatants for this extravaganza.
Already on it.
Blue Suede Goo
I'm on it, Jorphus.
versus Helga.
Yeah, there we go. Now, I want to figure out some maneuvers so I can actually use some stratagems here.
Oh, mama.
So I did something there.
Oh, mama. Oh, mama.
Why does her thing hurt me so much more? I don't understand.
Helga wins the battle.
I finally figured out how to do something, but it's like, what? He shoots one music note out, and it barely does anything to her? That's weak. Okay. I like his sound effects. But it feels very unwieldy.
Hey, what's the hair, man? Hey, what's the hair, man?
Definitely more of a novelty than a game you can imagine people having like extremely serious
Oh, mama.
tournaments over and things like that. I can't imagine people getting together and packing arenas to play Clay Fighter.
Hey, what's the hair, man?
Maybe I'm wrong. I mean, maybe there are some very impressive Clay Fighter fans out there who have mastered the art and she again. Okay, wow. All right. I'm just never gonna make it past Helga, am I? All right. Who else do I need to play as? Might as well try the Blob, I guess. Let's see what happens. Why not? At the theater again. With Helga. Another character that I probably won't be able to pull off a single maneuver with. I like the way this guy looks. He's cool. Oh, there we go. Well, he did some kind of little flippy thing there. That was neat. Okay, I can... There, getting a little something going with the Blob. Well... Oh, oh my god. Ah. Wow. I thought I had her that time. I really did. Okay, let me... No, stay away. Let's try to stay away. Let's try this. Well, I was trying it. See, I think I figure out how to do something, and then the control seems really unreliable. Ah, no. Don't do that. There we go. Okay, I got her this time. I got her this time for sure. The Blob wins the game. Oh, look at that. We turned into a little award. Good job. So we can turn into a boxing glove. And I saw him turn into a box. Punch her right in the face. She keeps hitting me with her big ass. Oh my god, then she's going into like berserker mode. Up. Nope. Oh, for unreal. Unreal. You know, I thought I had something with the blob. I guess not. Taffy. Alright, sure, let's try Taffy. Let's see what happens with Taffy. Let's shake the Laffy Taffy. Shake that Laffy Taffy.
Ladies and gentlemen, here are the combatants for this extravaganza.
They go into like NFL Blitz
Helga.
CPU mode when it looks like you're gonna win. So he's kind of like a golden Gumby in a way. A little reminiscent of Dalsim from Street Fighter. And just still trying. Oh, there we go. Do we have something here? With our boy Taffy. Could this be the one? Up. Oh, ah, look at that. They tried. You see how they tried on that one. Look at that. They barely gave me that one. And now she's going into berserker mode. They're gonna do everything they can to just annihilate me because I won the first round and they cannot allow me to move forward. No, see, I wasn't trying to jump right there. Oh, Helga went. I punched her right in the ass. I don't understand. All right, the rubber match. No pun intended. Oh my gosh, look at that. They're not even gonna let me get a hit in. Did I start playing on... This is silly, guys. This is freaking silly. At least we're gonna see all the characters very quickly. Let's go with Bad Mr. Frosty. Ghoulie wants me to fight Helga with Helga next. Yeah, I'll try Helga if we don't get her with Bad Mr. Frosty. This guy is like the mascot of the whole game. He's kind of the face of the franchise. So okay, we've got that maneuver. I can throw some snowballs. They don't seem to do shit. What was that? What is... Oh! Have a snowball. See how little damage that does? That's weak. And it doesn't even freeze her. You would think that kind of their equivalent of Sub-Zero or Glacius. You would think he'd have a freezing ability, but he doesn't. Okay, well at least we won the round. Alright. Maybe we're on to something here. Round 2. Oh. Oh, what'd she do now? She's suplexing me? Holy cow. Pulling out new maneuvers? This isn't looking good. I need to... Nope. Nope. Oh, nope. Gosh darn it. Oh! Hup! Oh! God bless it all. All right. Here we go. Round 3 again. It's annoying because sometimes you're trying to do these. Oh, what was I expecting but this? Come on. It's like they'll let you think you got a chance in rounds 1 and 2, but then in round 3, it just like turns into just annihilation mode where you just can't even do anything. Okay, we'll play as Helga this time. Helga versus Helga. Why not? The problem is trying to do the slide move half the time ended up with me like jumping in the air because the controls are so finicky. It's not like the crisp, clean controls of Mortal Kombat or Street Fighter. So I'm just trying to figure out how to do some of her attacks. Just button mashing, well not button mashing, but I'm trying different combinations of buttons to see if I can do the things that she's doing, and nothing works. Round 2. What am I doing? What was that? I don't even know what that was. It's like a bear hug maneuver? Maybe that's a move I just need to spam over and over again. Just that right there. Okay, I'll just try that next time. Okay, here we go. Let's try. Seems slightly inappropriate. It's like a motorboat maneuver. Look at that. It's like the Helga motorboat. Oh, there it goes. And, thought I might have been onto something. Nope. Again. Helga wins. Okay, we've got one more fighter that we can check out. We can look at Bonker. Ghoulie thinks Helga just committed an act without consent. I agree. Alright, Bonker. Let's see what Bonker can do. He can spring his head forward. Hup! He's got a nice punch there. A nice rambly punch. Oh! She gets that ass going though, and it's tough to do anything. Oh, look at that! That was violent. Well, but it didn't matter anyway because you just a little spin attack, and then I go flying across, and there I'm done. I'm done. Jorfus wants to see if Bonker can hook on those honkers. And here we are, it's round 3, so that means we are just going to get taken apart unceremoniously. There we go. Like, I mean, okay. Yeah, if you want to try to become an expert at Clay Fighter, you might make it past Helga. Maybe. Alright, there you go. There's Clay Fighter. What's next? Earthworm Jim. Now, I believe I've played this on stream before previously, but we're gonna do it again. Earthworm Jim. Experience the genesis of the universe's grooviest superhero. Jim was just a normal weakling worm until a super suit fell from the sky and landed right on top of him. The supersuit granted him great strength, speed, and an abnormal level of intelligence, for an earthworm, anyway. Unfortunately for Jim, the supersuit's original owners want their property back. Jim needs to battle them to save his own skin and maybe rescue the fair princess what's-her-name while he's at it. With a cast of wild and wacky characters, amazing graphics, and challenging varied gameplay, Earthworm Jim is an action game unlike any other. And in the booklet, it says, Earthworm Jim came up in a time when every gaming company had to have a mascot, and the more extreme, the better. What's more extreme than a spacefaring earthworm with a laser gun and loads of attitude? A platformer with shooter mechanics, Earthworm Jim is a bodacious throwback to the 1990s video game era. Tips: don't fall to your demise while trying to avoid a projectile. Earthworm Jim might have a lot of shooter elements, but it is still a platformer at heart. And so, here we go. I can tell you right now, I am not very good at this game. I remember from when I played it somewhat recently, within the past couple years or so, it's tough. This is a tough game. Here we are in New Junk City. It looks cool. Fantastic animations. But it is not easy. Alright, so we got our jump, we got our blast, and we got our worm whip. And here we go. Oh, see, look at that right off the bat. Oh, ow. Okay, can I... Whoop. I get him? Alright, we got him. But it looks like I'm already down to 42% health. Not something you saw a lot of back in this day and age. I mean, compared to Boogerman, where just like 3 hits and you're dead. Earthworm Jim, they give you, what was that? Oh, cow launched. Here they give you an actual percentage. And these little, I don't know what those are. Little sort of molecules, energy molecules floating around. And when you collect those, you can increase your health. Nice bounce mechanics. You know, if... Oh. Yeah, come on. There. Trying to conserve my my blaster where I can. But I was gonna say, if Donkey Kong Country was kind of like the standard when it came to platformers on the SNES, I would say looks-wise, this game might be the standard on the Sega Genesis. This is a fantastic looking game. This is just top-notch animation. Another instance of that 90s flair where they're really leaning into video games being like playable cartoons almost, you know? Okay, here we are. We're gonna go up this ways. Got ourselves some treats there. And I guess I want to go down here. Little flourishes like that. You're bouncing on tires and then tires go flying across the screen. Just stuff that the developers knew they didn't have to put in, but they did anyway, because it makes the experience more immersive. It adds to the cartooniness. It just makes it a little more pleasant. Alright. Oh, now we got... Oh, you can worm whip in a diagonal direction as well. Oh, and look at this. Now we're on this... Oh! Okay, this is tricky. We're on a Oh! Damn! We're on a treadmill. Moving upwards. Up! You gotta get up there. There you go. Alright. Here we are. Well, do we continue this way? Is that what they want from me? Get ourselves a little more, what was that up there? Something sparkling. It seems like I can't get it. Ow, come on. Hey, stop it. Down we go. Oh, oh, nope. Damn it, I... See, this is... Ah, God. Those guys are filling the role of the bats that I was talking about. You know, when I saw the bats in Boogerman, it was like, bats are always a pain in the ass in games. Well, they didn't put bats in here, they put crows. And these guys are little sons of bitches. But that's what I get for trying to conserve ammo. What? No! Oh, get a... Jeez. Jeez. Oh, yeah. Alright, I got 2 earthworms left. What is he doing? He got hold of my head. I didn't even know that could happen. Well. I mean, it's nice when you can take those guys out without having to shoot them, without having to waste bullets. What is down here? It's the tire yard. Nothing good, okay. Well. Back up we go here. And there we are. Dispatching them nice and clean. Alright. Further than we got last time. Oh. 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 Alright, another checkpoint. I'll take that. What is this? What can I... What does the golden antler do? Seems like it should do something. Oh yeah, I can swing on it. Okay, that's what I was thinking. I thought maybe... Alright. That's probably what... I saw something shiny up at the top of the screen earlier. Oh. Yeah, get away. Alright. Alright. I'm guessing that's an extra life. Can I get that? Yeah, there we go. Okay. Good job, Geom. Now, we're gonna head up this way. Oh, we got a boss fight. Maybe. Certainly seems like a boss fight. Whoa, shit. Well, okay. Oh, I can't hit him from over here. Of course. Nope. What are you doing? Okay, he's gone into another attack mode. He's gonna do this. Alright. Whoa. Well, what's it gonna take? There we go. Very cool. Oh, but it was just a mini boss. It was a mini boss after all. It wasn't even a real boss fight. Nope. Continue. Oh, yeah. Seem to have gained... Oh, now we're... is this another mini boss or is this a real boss fight? Oh, what is he shooting at me? Fish? Oh, okay. I'm not exactly sure what I'm doing to that guy. Let's try again. Okay. He does armpit farts at us. Is that... I don't know if I'm actually damaging him or not. See, that's a problem I have when games like this don't include a boss health meter, you know? Come on, look at this. I'm taking the damage, I just want to stand here and get it over with. I'm just trying to take him down. But this doesn't seem to be doing anything. So that can't be it. That can't be it. Because I just used up basically 1,000 blaster bullets. And nothing happened to him. So what do you want from me? Is that what do I have to worm whip him? Ow! You have to whip one of these, is that it? Is that what I'm trying to do to him? Do that? No. I don't, okay, I can stand right here. This is like a safe zone, and I can just do this. This isn't doing anything. And I'm out. Now I'm out. Now I'm out of shit. Okay, I don't know. What do? I slap the items away. I try to shoot at him. Shoot his stuff. I don't know, guys. Okay, well, I'll have to figure out what you're supposed to do and come back and try that another time because I don't know. Because I've never made it this far in this game. And I don't know how to beat this guy, and I'm not going to figure it out right now. So maybe some other time. All right? Okay, there we go. There's Earthworm Jalm. And Incantation is next. What's going on with Incantation? Let me flip open to the Incantation page and see what's going on with this one. This is one that I've never played before. Is Incantation. Over here, okay. What are we finding out about Incantation? The Book of Sorcery has fallen into the hands of evil, and darkness has fallen over the once peaceful magic kingdom. The wicked Necroman and his army of genies, demons, and devils have seized control of the 7 realms of the magic kingdom and taken the guardian magician captive. It falls to a young apprentice magician to take on the forces of darkness and free the land. He'll use 9 powerful spells to aid him as he scours the terrain for secrets. If he manages to find 3 pieces of wheat to bribe the guard at the end of each stage, he'll be able to challenge the boss monster to a duel. But the youthful wizard can't do it all on his own. He needs your help. Incantation was a very late release in the 16-bit console era, and is something of a rarity as a result. Enjoy the lush graphics as you explore challenging stages and engage in spellcasting action against a nasty crew of monsters. Find new spells as you travel to give your firepower a much-needed boost. Can you defeat Necroman and save the Magic Kingdom from ruin? I don't know. Let's find out in just a second. In the booklet, it says this. Incantation was released right at the end of the 16-bit era and primarily aimed at younger gamers. It offered simple controls that reflected the 8-bit days and had a familiar formula of collecting and battling end-of-level bosses throughout. You play as a very short wizard who has to work through a number of levels to win. The best thing about the game is its graphics, which are detailed, varied, and colorful as you progress. Tips. Watch out for the wizard's momentum. After you release the direction button, he will continue moving a little further. This makes him tricky to control. Let's try Incantation and its lush, beautiful graphics. I'd never heard of this one until I got this cartridge. So this is brand new. Never played this one, never even heard of it until Interplay Collection #1 on the Evercade. It has a pleasant look and feel. You cannot hop on the enemies, it seems. You're going to want to just shoot them with your magic spells. I guess we can't. We cannot unlock the chest right now. Maybe we get a key and we can come back to it. Yes, from destructive aliens, super clown fighters, over to Magic Boy. Our little Magic Boy. But it's a pleasant change, I must say. That looks like some sort of magical orb. And it was! Ooh, I've been transported to it. There's one of the... Didn't they say I need to find 3 pieces of wheat? So I've got 1. And, oh, look at that guy. Whoop! Got him. What is that? Give myself some... Oh, look at that now. That's fancy. Now I got fireballs. I got a fire spell. I wonder if there's like a spell to make you jump higher, because some of those little, whatever they are, these little doodads, these coins. Can't get through there. I'm gonna have to go back. Take me back home. And that still does not open the chest. Oh, damn it. We'll go this way. At least they give you a nice bit of health, too, you know. In Boogerman, I'd be dead already. And that's a not a boss, I was going to say, but it's an enemy that we cannot destroy. So we're going to have to time our run underneath of him, like that. And another one right here. There we go. Okay, not so bad. Just need to find one more piece of wheat. Maybe you have to... Probably have to, Oh, there it is. There's our piece of wheat. Now we have 3 pieces of wheat. And... will we find the boss in here, I wonder? Over the bridge, perhaps. Got about a little over half health left. They call it energy in this game. Oh, we've just backtracked a little bit, it seems. So there's no guarantee that those orbs will take you forward. They might be tricks. I have to keep an eye out for that. I don't want to get that again. It's going to take me backwards and make me waste my time. And this guy has taken our wheats. And we can move on for a boss fight. Nice and succinct. Hup. But no boss health meter, which I'm not a fan of. That bothers me. Ah. Come on, man. You could... Ah, jeez. Would it be so much to ask? Jeez. Gosh. Yeah, I'm happy I completed the stage, but come on. The least they could do, if they're not going to give you a health meter for the boss, is at least make the guy start flashing red or something when you're getting close to killing him. You know what I mean? Okay, here we are. Next label. See? Is this so bad? To change it up? This is, I mean... Look, you can go back and listen to my my commentary on Boogerman from earlier in this stream. What did I say? That game would have been a lot better if you get to the end of the first level and you fight a boss, and then you move on to a new location with a new look and feel to it. I mean, they're following that exact formula here. So I'm happy with that. One thing I'm not happy with is these guys. Look at that. Look how many hits it takes. And that makes me wonder, can I just... Oh! See? Now, why didn't I sit there blasting the treasure chest before? Because I figured that 1 or 2 hits would be enough to open a chest. But then after blasting just regular enemies on this stage over and over again before they die, it's like, okay, well, maybe everything takes multiple hits to render it defeated, if you will. Alright, Ghoulie. Thanks for stopping in. Hope to see you again soon, buddy. Have a good evening. Enjoy your rest. Have a nice restful sleep this evening. Looks like we're tossing pumpkins now. Is that what it is? Got this guy giving us the people's eyebrow. Yeah, okay. Can't make that jump. Alright, well, you know what? I see what's going on there with Incantation. That seems like a nice game. I can tell it's a game I'm not going to get through tonight, so I'm not going to bother trying to invest much time into finding all the wheat on this second level, but I can tell you, I like the formula. It seems like they're going to give you a nice variety of locations and enemies and power-ups. Seems like a fantastic game. I would like to go back and play this one in full sometime. So, thumbs up on Incantation. That was nice. It's a nice game. And finally, that brings us to Titan. Another game that I have not played before, and one that I don't think I had heard of until picking up this collection. What's going on with Titan? Titan is a unique blend of block breaking and maze navigation. Your goal in each stage is to use your character to hit the ball into specific targets. In original mode, your goal is to remove all of the blocks in each stage by hitting them with the ball. In challenge mode, you need to find the exit of each stage and hit the ball into it. It may seem simple at first, but there's a deceptive depth to the gameplay that takes some real technique to master. Just when you think you've got the hang of it, Titan introduces new obstacles, hazards, and gimmicks to throw you off. Only the sharpest and most determined of players will have what it takes to make it through all 80 action-packed stages. So probably we're not going to be completing this one tonight, but let's see if the booklet offers any further information. Surviving the mazes of Titan takes skills and quick reflexes as the game board shifts continuously. Classic arcade gaming with excellent pixel art and techno tunes. Titan lives up to its sci-fi bearing and stays true to its classic roots. Let's give it a shot, please. Last one of the night here with Titan. All right. Good job, Titus. Okay. Just like to play the game now. We'll start with original. New game. Level 1. Here we go. Okay, what are we doing here? We're just bouncing this guy around all the blocks. Okay. That sounds like that one song. Mr. Jorpus says, really? Yeah, well, they said it starts very simply. And then they ramp up the intensity by adding in hazards and different challenges as you go along. So let's see if there are any new challenges or wrinkles thrown in here. Any hazards? I thought there would be some sort of score in this game, but I don't see anything. Yep. Oh. Oh. He glitched up a little bit there. I'd imagine this scrolling is a little bit difficult to program. I don't know what system this was for originally. I'd have to look that up. Or if it was an arcade game. Like I said, never even heard of this one. I mean, there's not like, nothing's trying to kill you yet, but you can see how it gets a little more difficult just to complete a level. Okay. Nope. Up. Nope. Oh. I want to see if they throw in enemies or anything, you know? Okay, come on. There. Up. Almost. Up. Up. There. Up. Up. A little difficult to do with the D-pad, but alright. There's my password. Alright, what do you got for level 3? Okay, what's the deal here? Oh! You use... Oh, so maybe if you can... I think I understand maybe the trick here. If you can get it over into that passage without destroying too much of the... There. No, that's not what I wanted. Gosh darn it. There, get over there. Okay. So you can use the blocks to your advantage. Keeping it right over here. I needed to... No. Man. Okay. You can see how you'd get frustrated doing this after a while. For 80 stages. Okay, I'm just gonna let this through. There. We got it? Is that all of them on this area? Yeah, that's good. Okay. Alright, so now let's see if we can sneak this guy right through that. I'm trying to hit him at just the right time. There. Okay, go. I need him to get through that one little spot. Nice! There we go. Now I've got him blocked in. Now he can take out all these little shits over here. And what if I can get him to... I can't... Oh, no. Will it come all the way back? There. This is probably my last level here, because I can see how it could get to like 5 in the morning and I'd still be here doing this shit. If there's no way to die, if it's like just purely do you have the will to sit here and do this for long enough? We need to get up there. We need to go up that way. No. Nope. Just... Shit. Alright, fine. Here. How about a little bit larger opening there? Alright? I'm giving... No. Come on. Just... Oh, come on, man. Come on. Get up there. This is frustrating. Let me tell you. Because you think you're going to time it just so, and then it doesn't work out. You know, it's a real kick in the crotch. Okay, well, I'm just going to open it up a little bit. Try and make it easier on myself. Alright, look, I'm giving you plenty of space now. There you go, okay? Is that what you wanted? There we go. Okay, good, 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 good. Now, I think we just have this region down here to do. There you go. Alright guys, there's Titan. And I think that is just about all for this evening. So we've played through all the games here on Interplay Collection 1. At the beginning of the stream, Jorphus was lamenting that there were only 6 games to play, but I think that those 6 games were beefy enough, obviously, to keep us busy for nearly 2 hours. Could have played any of them for, you know, a longer period of time, but in an effort to see everything, you gotta kind of space things properly, and maybe Boogerman got a little bit more time than he should have, but I was curious to see what some of the different levels, worlds, environments were going to look like, and we didn't even get to see anything besides that one forest, which was a little disappointing. Battle chess was pretty good for a chess game. You know, Clay Fighter, that was a little disappointing. Just didn't have the controls that I would have liked. You know, controls were not very crisp, didn't feel very responsive. If you're used to playing a game like Mortal Kombat or Street Fighter on the Sega Genesis, and then you went to Clay Fighter, probably be disappointed. It's got a cool look to it. I like the characters. Inventive. Visually appealing, visually striking, but in the gameplay department, just not a whole lot of fun, in my opinion. Earthworm Jim, you know, that's a classic one. Looks fantastic, just like Boogerman looks fantastic. Animations, very cartoony, very fun. Earthworm Jim's got some neat gameplay gimmicks going on. The ability to whip your head around, to shoot diagonally. Because not every... That may seem like a small detail, but I've always appreciated that. Going back to, you know, like Contra. It was always a welcome surprise when you could shoot diagonally. Because so many games just like, alright, well, we're going to let you shoot forward or up and down. But diagonal, nah, you don't need to do that. So when you stumble upon older games that actually let you, it's always fun. It's always nice. Always nice when they throw little flourishes like that in there. Incantation, that was a cool one. Very warm and fuzzy sort of platform adventuring. And I would like to see more of that one. I'd like to play through that sometime. Titan, we just saw there. It's kind of a game of skill / puzzling. I'm not sure what kind of crazy hazards and challenges get thrown in as you near level 80. We played through 3 of them, and I feel like if it took me that long to get through level 3, what's it looking like when you get to level 70 or so? You're gonna be sitting there for 25 minutes on a single board. That's pretty intense, but it might keep you busy for a while. So if you like that kind of thing, I'd give it a shot, please. Jorfus is saying, for this collection, a 950 Mr. Jorfuses out of a possible 1,000 Mr. Jorfuses. And I'm gonna say, I'm not gonna go that high, but I'm still gonna rate it pretty high. I'm gonna say 800. 800 Superdivorce'S out of a possible 1,000 Superdivorce'S for the Interplay Collection 1. Now again, that's for the collection, not for all the games individually. I'm not rating every single game here in 800. I'm not doing individual ratings because that's not the point of the Evercade streams. The Evercade program is not about rating all the games individually. It's about rating these collections that you can buy and play on the Evercade. And so, yes, this I would say is a nice, solid 800 Superdivorce'S out of a possible 1,000 Superdivorce'S. That's my rating for this one. And go get yourself an Evercade, man, if you don't have one. Such a cool little system. They got the, you know, tabletop living room console that I'm playing on tonight. I've got it hooked up to my computer, to my monitor. And then they've also got 2 different versions of their handheld system. And I own both of those now, because some of the games do not work on the home console. Some of them only work on the handheld. But both are worth having, in my opinion. Try it out. I've got the Evercade website right there in the description below if you'd like to take a look at it. Head on over there and see which fine retailers you might be able to pick up some games and some Evercade systems for yourself from. And that's going to just about do it for tonight's Evercade program. So if you haven't done so, please sub to the channel, bong the gong for notifications so you know when new videos go live, so you know when I go live. Comment below, like this video. Follow me on Twitter at Superdivorce, on Instagram at SuperdivorceBand. And I play music from time to time. If you want to check out some Superdivorce tunes, add some new music to your rotation and your collection, you know, head on over to Spotify, iTunes, Amazon, wherever you stream your horse shit, you can find Superdivorce. Just type in Superdivorce, click on the song you're choosing, and if you don't like that one, then try another one. And if you don't like that one, try another one, and again and again and again until you find one you do like, because I believe there's a little something there for everybody in the Superdivorce catalog. So, give it a shot, please. To my friends chatting with me this evening, thank you for being here, for being chatty Cathys, for keeping things lively and fun and upbeat and not lonely. It's, you know, it's impossible to feel lonely when there's at least one person in the chat. So thank you. And to all the people lurking, the lurking lurkers out there standing at the edge of the tree line where the forest meets the fields, peering out over the expanse into the town square as you see us gathered around a bonfire, enjoying delicious smoked meats, laughing with a spirit of mirth and merriment, toasting tall, frothy mugs of cocktail sauce. Anytime you want to, step out of the shadows and come into the town square and join the chatty Cathys and chat it up. We'd love to have you, but no pressure. If you'd rather stay and lurk, that's totally fine too. You will not get yelled at. I just want you to know you're welcome. to join the chat anytime you like. And until next time, everyone, take real good care. Keep kicking ass. Love you lots. Lord willing, I'll be back very soon with another video for you to watch. Bye-bye.